guys, what's good? It's Wini. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, please make sure that you hit it and the bell icon as well so they're notified every single time I upload, which is often, by the way. I have been consistent, if I may say so. So please make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell icon, join the family. We're on the way to hitting 10k and I cannot do that without your help, please. We have fake sunshine coming in and out, so when it comes in you'll probably see like some weird reflection on my arm. Let's just ignore that for now. Let's pretend like it does not exist. In case you didn't know, I've had my locks for over 10 years now, and I personally believe that experiencing lint in your locks is inevitable. However, I am going to be sharing with you 6 ways that you can heavily reduce the amount of lint that you will experience in your locks. So point number 1, don't use heavy products in your locks. And when I think of heavy products, the main product that comes to mind right now is castor oil, black castor oil in particular. Now, black castor oil, I've tried it before, it's very thick in consistency, really sticky, and what I found is when I was using it, because it was sticky, it's obviously gonna make your hair a little bit sticky, so whenever there's dust and all of that annoying stuff floating about in the air, it's gonna stick to your locks like glue, and you obviously don't want that. So my advice to you is do your research and find appropriate products for your locks that are light in consistency. One that comes to mind off the top of my head is vitamin E oil. Vitamin E oil is very light. However, there's a lot of products on the market. Do your research and find what works well for you. My second point is try to keep your locks wrapped up as much as you possibly can. And I'm smiling because I don't have my locks wrapped up. The only 2 times that I do is when I'm going to the gym or when I'm going to bed. However, I found that people that tend to have their locks wrapped up a lot of the time tend to experience very minimum lint. My third point, and this is a controversial point which I'm still trying to work out how I feel about it myself, but it is using a soft bristled brush on your locks to gently, very gently, just brush your locks. Now, you cannot do this if your locks are not matured. So I would say if you're gonna give this a try, probably wait for your locks to be about 2 years old. 2 years, maybe 1.5 at a push. Now, with the concept of the soft bristled brush, it looks like this. I got this at my local hair shop. You can get it on Amazon, you can get it on eBay. The concept is that if you're gently brushing your locks, any lint or dust or whatever that is on the surface of your lock can be gently brushed out, and it will not go deep into your locks. Obviously, the deeper it gets into your locks, the harder it is to take out. Sometimes you can't even take it out. And I've been giving this a try, I don't know how long for. At first I gave it a try, and I think I did a video about how I found the concept very strange, because obviously with locks, you know, you need your locks to mat together in order for it to lock up properly. So the concept of brushing it is still weird to me. However, a lot of people swear by this. Do I think it has helped? I'm not too sure, but you know what? If your locks are matured and you want to give it a try, why not? My fourth point is use a head tie or a bonnet when you go to bed. And specifically, it should be silk or satin. I'm extra. If you see my video before, you know exactly what I'm gonna say. But I use a silk or a satin scarf like this. I think I got this from eBay a very long time ago. You can also get it from your local hair shop depending on where in the world that you are. Hair bonnet, all of my hair bonnets, I think I've got 2 or 3, but they're always like lined as well. I'm just extra, so I like to use both of these together. Or alternatively, you can just use a silk pillowcase. And obviously the concept is the same. When you're sleeping, you're rolling around, you're twisting, you're turning. If you don't have your hair wrapped up, or you're not using a silk pillowcase or bedding or whatever, I don't need to finish my sentence. My fifth point is to be mindful about the clothing that you wear. Now, if you're somebody like myself, I live here in the UK, and when the weather gets cold, I tend to wear a lot of things like scarves, jumpers, woolly hats, and all of that stuff. What you will find is when you're wearing certain clothing, the material in that clothing will now be trapped in your locks, especially if you have long locks like myself. So be mindful about the type of clothing that you wear. If possible, try and buy jumpers or material that basically cannot transfer into your locks. If, for example, you're going to wear a woolly hat, you might want to look into maybe tying around your head first before placing that woolly hat onto your head. My sixth point, which comes down to basic hygiene, it's very simple. It is to make sure that your hands are clean before you touch your locks. So for example, maybe if you've been outside all day and you've been touching God knows what, wash your hands before you touch your hair, because whatever you've been touching and you now touch your hair with it, it's going to transfer into your locks. Now these tips, I believe, were very basic, very simple, very easy to follow. If you have any other further tips that you would like to share, please do share them below in the comment section and let's get to discussing. Thank you very much for watching this video, and until my next one, take care, be good.